brighten up the room a little bit. Let's turn on some lights. Let's add some color to the room. Give me a second, shall we? Okay. Looking better. Looking better. I don't need YouTube. Okay. Don't need anything else. How you doing, YouTubes? We're live. We're back. We're from Anime North. It's awesome. TikTok is banned, so we're here. Huh. And give me a minute to set up. How's Anime North? Pretty good. Pretty good. We finished up our shift for the second day, so the only thing left is tomorrow. So yeah, we're pretty much almost done. There's only a few hours left, really, into tomorrow. Sunday's a short day. Sunday's a short day. Hang on. We got. Oh damn! This guy's all. Oh damn! Why is this bag tied to the chair? Who tied the bag to the chair? Guys, give me a second. Oh my goodness! Did he? Why did he do this? Why did he do this? I just want the chair. There we go. Oh man, dude tied the chair. Tied his bag to the chair. All right. Oh, that's better. That's better. So we're pretty much just chilling now. Saturday for me is done. Like, there's still panels going on. Are your roommates with you? No. Yes, I have roommates, but they're not here with me. They are out and about doing things. How you doing, AJ? I'm pretty much done for the day. I have finished my workday. I have eaten. I am pretty much just gonna chill now. I'm gonna go to sleep early. I'm not staying up till 1 a.m. We're good. We're good. I've enjoyed my Saturday. Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty chill day. Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty chill day. I think. Let's see. Tomorrow we work in the morning, and we'll probably go for pizza. And we'll go to we'll go to Ginkgo's. We'll go for pizza, and then we'll probably go home. Honestly, did anything event? I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. It was pretty much it's a regular con. Like, was it good? Yes. Did anything huge? No. It was pretty standard, pretty normal. That's what you want. Like, okay, it's fun to hear, these crazy stories. Like, oh my god, no, it was actually a pretty normal weekend. Since I have joined one of your lives, well, we've been live on TikTok and Twitch most of the time. YouTube, we kind of stopped doing lives for a long time, but TikTok is being dumb with the live streams. So I'm like, ever since America bought TikTok, kind of, it's been really causing issues with the live streams. So I don't know. Maybe I can revitalize the YouTube lives a bit. Yeah, the new TikTok updates are terrible. Was it like a con with cosplay? Oh yeah, there's cosplays everywhere. Thousands of cosplays. Thousands and thousands. What did I do at the con? I was a staff. I'm a staff. So hey you, take do you have your badge? The line for this is over there. Where's this panel located? That kind of deal. Just helping people out, making sure everything runs smoothly. Human pylons, really easy stuff. Really easy stuff. It's chill. It's chill. It's long hours, but it's not difficult work. So, it's really. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. You meet a lot of cool people. You get discounts on the hotel. You get a free ticket. You get some cool little trinkets and pins and shirts and stuff. But it's mostly for the experience. Just without the volunteers, there is no con. If nobody volunteered, there would not be a convention. So, yeah. You've completed some animes I completed recently. So I haven't really. Oh wait, I finished Togepi. I finished Togepi. Being honest, I haven't finished that many series recently. I've been watching series, but like finished. Oh wait, and Cyberpunk. I finished Cyberpunk, and I finished Togepi. Those are two recent completions. Uh, there's a lot of shows I'm actively working through. Yeah, Togepi. Yeah, Original Sin. Original Sin. It's that's a ride. I know it's only like 6 episodes, but that series is a ride. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's insane. It's insane. Like it looks cute. It's not. It's not. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Um, feet are a little bit. Actually, no. I think my feet are fine. Now that I've sat down for a bit, my feet are fine. Where have I Cyberpunk? That's an eternity ago. So like a few responses to that. One, you don't have to watch a series as soon as it comes out. I usually wait a while because the fan base gets annoying. Number two, where have I been? I've been live on other platforms because YouTube has been kind of weird, but I want to try and bring the YouTube back to life. We'll get it back to where it was in the fall. Let's see if we can make that happen. Uh, and it was a good series. You went to a con. I'm still there, guys. We're in the hotel room. We're still there till tomorrow. It's one of your favorite animes. Do I know some similar ones to Cyberpunk? So like, it depends what you could go with something like Psychopaths, which has like futuristic tech, some like implants and stuff. Gotcha is pretty interesting with the tech. I know it's very Gotcha is kind of in the opposite direction, but at the same time, kind of interesting. It's also fairly recent. It's pretty good. You saw MHA one anime of the year this year. I'm happy about it. I predicted it would win. Like I didn't actually care who would win, but if you watch back my earlier lives and you asked me who did I think would win, I did say Hero Academia. So there you go. What con anime USA or Otakon? I don't know Otakon. I know Otakuthon, and no Canadian, not American. Original Sin. Yeah, Original Sin I only watched recently because Original Sin is a series that's quite dark. If you don't know, it's quite dark, and it's not the kind of show I usually watch. I'm more of the wholesome, cozy, relaxed guy, and that was not wholesome and cozy at all. Did I see any cosplays that stuck out to me? I saw a couple of good ones. Like I'll say this: there were good ones. There's always good ones, but any that really like, oh my god, I have to stop and look. They were not like that good. I saw good ones. Big Mom was good. Like a really detailed Big Mom was good. There was a pretty good Yamato. Uh, but nothing that was like extraordinary. No, like nothing. Nothing. Yeah, not really. Favorite? I don't have a favorite series. I don't have a favorite series. I don't like the idea of having a favorite. Also, it's just like mathematically impossible because, like, at this point, how am I going to even determine that? I've seen too much. I've seen too much. If you've seen like 10 shows, 20 shows, maybe. How long? I've been watching anime for 31 years. I think it's about 31 years, give or take. Calm down, boomer. I'm not a boomer. Can you shout out my friend? Okay, so Alien. Okay, you're banned. Yeah, you're banned. There we go. Have I seen Welcome to the NHA? You mean NHK? I have. I haven't finished the first episode to be honest. Someone no, I can't say that I have. I saw part of an episode. Do I know some anime similar to Original Sin? So kind of ish. There's Platinum End. If you want like depressed characters, like if you're looking for characters that are depressed, Platinum End has that. A little bit more action than Takapi. Not so much like a yeah. Oh, there's the Summer Hikaru died. That's also kind of a similar vibe. Could probably think of a few more. Let me think. Darker series, depressed Future Diaries, kind of. Maybe Future Diaries. No, those might be in the right ballpark, I think. And most of those are decent. Like they're decent. They're all decent shows. Not some of them aren't great though. Like Platinum End, I think is decent. Not nothing spectacular, but decent. Uh, Future Diaries, I like the concept more than the series. Have I watched Darling in the Franxx? I dropped it immediately. I dropped it immediately. I'm not into that kind of show. I'm just not into that kind of show at all. So I watch combat sports. If you mean like anime, then sure. If you mean like UFC, then no. Welcome to the NHK perfectly mirrors my life. I have serious doubts about that. I have serious doubts about that, but okay. Uh, I like combat sports. I just don't watch any combat sports. Uh, I think it's cool. I think it looks fun. I'm not going to do it. I might, I've taken like some wrestling lessons. I've taken karate lessons and a little bit of here and there, but no. I just really like the deep romance with a twist. I could get a deep romance without going to something like Darling in the Franxx. Like, depends what you mean by deep. A sign of affection, Snow White with red hair, my love story. Like, uh, the Ice Guy and his cool female colleague. I feel like I'll have a deep level of emotional connection. If that's what you mean. It's about introverts that are hikikomori or shut in the nest. So am I more to myself than other people? Probably. Does that mean my entire life is about being introverted? Not really. Bewitched, what am I supposed to say in response to that comment? Like, what am I even supposed to say? How you doing, Bishy? Have I watched Darwin's Game? Wait. Darwin's Game is not the chimp one, right? Yeah, no, it's not the chimp one. That was the Darwin incident. No, I've not seen Darwin Game. You should say, damn, I know it sucks. Wait, what sucks? So you're a racist. Got it. You're banned. All right, hold on. Got to ban the racists. There we go. Have I seen Monster? I think Monster's pretty good. Slow. It's a slower burn, but it's a good story. Definitely worth going through. I'm doing pretty good. A little bit. I'm a little bit, worn down, but I'm alive. I'm alive. Yeah. I'm sorry, but like if you're a racist, you're banned. Like, come on, come on, man. Dude was being racist, so I'm like, okay, we can't have that. We can't have that. I actually got banned on TikTok earlier for banning a racist. I'm not even kidding. I hate all humanity equally. That's not so much race. That's like what's the term for someone who hates humans or hates people? Uh there's a term for it. I'm just blank, and my brain's not fully. So I'm firing on all gears. What is Monster about? A doctor saves a child who turns out to be a very evil person. Basically a serial killer, and then he abandons his practice as a doctor to stop the serial killer. TikTok is AI mods now. Basically, yeah. I actually got banned on TikTok just today for banning a racist. I have the clip to prove it. So, like, I'm waiting for TikTok to be restored, and in the meantime, I'll hang out here. I like YouTube. Darwin's Game is about a guy that installs the ass. So, like, I haven't seen that. I saw Darwin Incident, which is about the monkey. but I have not seen Darwin Incident. And but there wasn't even sarcasm. There was literally someone in my chat being racist, and I banned the racist, and I got banned for that. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll go to YouTube. You don't want me here? I'll go to YouTube. YouTube pays us at least. TikTok doesn't pay us jack. I'll hang out here. I'll come back to YouTube if they are going to be that way. I'll bring back the YouTube streams on a regular basis. I'm not mad at it. Oh well. I gotta go. I gotta go. No, you. Oh man, we just started. We just started. We've been here for like what, 15 minutes? We're basically. I'm just gonna hang out here until I feel like going to bed or something. It thinks you are the one doing. No, I'm not. But like, I didn't even say the thing. I didn't do the thing. Someone in chat said the thing. I'm like, no, we can't have that banned. And I got a long time no see. Yeah, YouTube and I have had a tumultuous relationship, but we'd like to bring it back if possible. If we could revitalize things, get things back up to speed. I think everyone is going to sleep. Well, too bad. You can, if I can stay awake, you can stay awake. Normally, there are many more people now. Why do you think I backed off on YouTube so much? Why do you think you've been seeing so many shorts and not so many lives? Because my views literally like, yeah. Have I seen Death Parade? It's pretty good. I liked it. Nobody told me happy birthday. Okay, so again, dude, mindless guitar. Do I have to ban you? I'm just gonna give you a warning. You keep making jokes like this one, you're gonna get banned. It's 10 p.m. on Saturday night. It's true. So yeah. So come on. You guys don't have school tomorrow. It's summer vacation for most of you. You can stay awake. I'm here. I'm normally asleep by 10 o'clock. That's my first one. That kind of joke is not okay. That kind of joke, like that's not funny. This isn't funny. Like, come on. Come on, guys. If you're gonna like, you can make jokes. You can't do that one. You know, it's not funny, dude. Oh, let's trick the streamer into saying a word that's gonna get him banned and shut down on his platform. Yeah, that's stupid. Now, have I seen Witch Hat? Yeah, I think Witch Hat's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Very pretty. I called it on the first episode. The what's his face is sus. Already forgot his name. The white haired dude, the wizard, the witch. I called it that he was sus, and now I already know he's up to something. He's up to something. I called it right away. Can't trust him. Can't trust him. He's doing some behind the scenes stuff. Like maybe he was one of them at one point. I feel like he's not full evil, but like there's more to the story there. There's more to the story. I guess I'll find out. Do I think Killua was unsure how to handle Gon descent to madness? I mean, he literally pulled up to see Gon as a giant, almost like a monster form of himself, and he immediately realized what Gon had done. So obviously, yeah, he wouldn't know what to do in that situation. Yeah, Quifrey. He has Quifrey, the main not the main character, but the pretty much the deuteragonist, I guess. I scroll TikTok for mukbangs for an hour. That's a terrible idea. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's go watch other people binge a bunch of food. That's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. If you're trying to distract yourself from that sensation, you're gonna make it worse. What are you doing then? That's the worst thing you could have done. Well, okay, technically the worst thing you could have done is like go binge a bunch of food or something. It's one of the worst things. You're making it worse for yourself. Don't recommend doing that. For me, it makes me so watching other people. You know what? I gotta say that's weird. But if it helps you, then okay. I'm just gonna say that's a. I've never heard that before in my life. But if you're saying, "Hey, I don't feel hungry when I watch this kind of content," okay, sure, all right. Did you beat up any cops on January? What? First of all, I'm not American. Second of all, why would I beat up cops? And what? Did Kilo feel guilty he couldn't help Gon? I mean, yeah, but at the same time, Gon is selfish and reckless. He doesn't think about other people's feelings and needs and consequences. He just thinks about what he wants in that instant. Gon is a very selfish and reckless person. You sound American? That's because you're uncultured. Sorry. Sorry. It's like, oh, speaks English. No British accent, no Australian accent. Must be American. Do I read manga? I actually don't read manga at all. I exclusively watch anime. I don't read the manga. I just watch. I have read some mangas at some point in time, but not currently. Now I don't read any. I thought Gon was a sociopath. I don't think Gon is a sociopath. I don't think he's a sociopath. I think he is. The fact he was raised by a very good mom in an unusual environment, but also his. I'm not. I'm not going to diagnose him. I'm not going to pretend to be a therapist. If you're Canadian, you used to be American, but wait. If you're Canadian, you used to be American, but you were a loyalist during the Revolutionary War. What? I can't deal with the YouTube comments sometimes. Only manga I read is Boruto and Four Knights of the Apocalypse. Boruto, I've heard, is definitely worth the read, not the watch. The watch was not worth it. The watch was not worth it. Maybe Blue Vortex will be better. And Four Knights of the Apocalypse, I enjoyed it, but it has problems. Yes, I am Canadian. Where is he typing from? I don't know. I don't know. People on the internet say the darndest things. People say the darndest things. It's way less unhinged than TikTok. It's way less unhinged than TikTok. Because like TikTok gets weird. TikTok gets weird. It gets weird on YouTube too. But I think because I've spent a lot more recent history on TikTok. My audience there has gotten kind of strange. Canadians are British loyalists who lost the American Revolutionary War. That's why you sound similar to American. You sound similar to the environment that you're brought up in. Doesn't like, dude. If you're going to replicate the speech patterns based on where you grow up. If you look at where I grew up, I'm nowhere near the states. I didn't even go to the states till I was already like well into like probably close to high school. Actually, no way. I visited Florida when I was 7 for like a week. His history books are written on Mars, pretty much, or his understanding of how like speech patterns are developed. Because like you don't speak a certain way because of your genetics. Like my father's lineage is French. I can't speak French to save my life. My mother's lineage Polish, Lithuanian, Israeli, Romanian. Got none of that. No. I'm also part British. I don't have no British accent. I'm part British. I have the speech patterns that I learned growing up. Plus, I have I do have speech issues, but I can speak clearly enough. But I do have speech issues. Not that I care. Stutter a couple times, repeat myself a couple of times, no big deal. Please congratulate Arsenal football. I don't know who that. I don't know what that is. I don't know any football clubs. I don't watch any football, and I definitely don't know who that is. Your accent is similar to American because of the history. I meant no, it's not. The accent I have is similar to the people I grew up with. Dude, do you know anything about how people forget it? Not worth the time. I used to have the worst stutter known to mankind, but I barely ever stutter anymore. So I clearly do have a stutter, just nowhere near as bad as it used to be. You'll still catch me tripping over my own tongue, repeating myself. I just don't care. I just don't care. I was like, okay, worst. What's the worst thing that happens? I misspeak a couple of times. My audio's not always the best because my speech isn't clear. Uh, Maybe I say the wrong word on accident here and there. Maybe I need to slow down when I speak so I enunciate correctly. Okay, need to. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I don't care. He doesn't have good history knowledge. Do I expect him to have a different accent? Yeah. What do you expect? Uh, do I have any water? I'm kind of thirsty. I need water. Let me just grab the water bottle over there. I need a little drink. I need a little drink. Okay. Got some water. Oh, there we go. Okay, JM. I'm tired. Like you're becoming annoying now. You're obsessed with these speech patterns. You're obsessed with it. You're tiring me out, man. Just get a hobby or something. Yeah, get a hobby. There we go. How you doing, AJ? Welcome back. Welcome back. You didn't really miss anything. You didn't really miss anything. We're just chilling. People on the internet are strange, but you know what? I'm used to it by now. I'm used to it by now. Oh, everyone having a good weekend? Mine's been busy. I'm pretty much ready to come up. Oh, we taught him history. They have a lot of answers for. Have I watched Black Butler? I could never get into it. I couldn't get into it either. I dropped it. I dropped it pretty quick. I don't even know if I made it 5 episodes. Actually, no, I know I didn't make it 5 episodes. I've probably seen what, two, three before I dropped it. But to be fair, I drop a lot of series. I drop a lot of series. Like the majority. I definitely drop more than I finish. Because I'm not gonna waste my time. If I'm not having a good time, I'm out. I'm I'm not waiting 20, 30, 40 episodes for it to get good. No chance. Very often I won't wait more than one or two. Like unless I see the potential early on. Beastars is slept on. Beastars I have mixed feelings on Beastars because like the characters are good, the animation is good, the story overall, yes, I do like the story. It just does weird things. It just does things that are I don't really want to be watching that. Who is your favorite character from Witch Hat? Uh, that's difficult. You know what? No, it can't be. No, it can't be him. Can't be him. Can't be him. Can't be. Oh man, that's actually tough. That's actually hard. It's not. I don't think I have a favorite character yet. I don't think I have a favorite character yet. No one's standing above the rest for me. I really don't like. No one there is like. This character is like peak for me, or this character's really like I am most excited when this character's on screen. Can't say it. No, I don't have one. Maybe give it a few more episodes. I feel like something's about to happen. Have I watched Seventh Time Loop? I have. I actually have. Uh, what do I think? It's fine. I don't think it's really good. I think really good is a reach. I think it's enjoyable enough that I didn't drop it, but not enjoyable enough for me to say it's like up there. No, I can't say that. I can't say it's really good. It's good enough that I'm gonna keep going. If it, assuming it kept going, because right now there is no second season. It, yeah. Have I watched Bungo Stray Dogs? No, I have not. Uh, that one I think is on my. It's definitely on my list somewhere. Uh, oh, oh, Prince. I haven't seen that name in a minute. But no, I haven't gotten to it yet. I'm working on quite a few series at the moment. Uh, I think I'm watching 17, 18 series or so, which is quite a hefty amount. Some I'm watching more proactively than others. Like some episodes, some series I'm watching like an episode a week. Some some less, some more. Can I remove the phone number verification on Twitch? No, no, I will not. Absolutely not. I don't want no random. I'm trying to minimize the number of bots in my Twitch chat. I don't need the spam. So no. You know how annoying it is when like, oh, for best viewers here, cheap viewers there. Nah, it's annoying. Charlotte? Yeah, Charlotte's pretty good. That's like a that's a pretty big series. Well, pretty big in terms of popularity. It's a short series, like 12, 13 episodes. It was pretty good. Why has chat gone dim? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Adam? Chat's been pretty consistent in size for this entire stream. How do I remove your phone number verification on an account? How do you remove your phone number verification on an account? You could change the phone number. Like you could move that. You can delete the phone number associated with that account and give it a new one. Not as bright as before. When's before? When is before? What is Charlotte about? It's been a hot minute since I watched Charlotte. So forgive me if I get the details wrong. Like it's been several years. Several years. I think it was about, high school kids, people with crazy abilities. Think Hero Academia of sorts, not exactly, but characters have powers, and that it was becoming like they try to like go around removing people's powers, kind of like to save them, protect them from their abilities. I think that was it. Kind of like a romance shonen kind of deal. How is my situation? Parodies? We're not doing that. I know what you're referring to. We're not doing that. I'm not going to give you a hard time because you're not in the Discord. Like, you're not seeing the. I just don't want to talk about it. Okay? Oh, man. But, like, Adam, I know what you're talking about. It's just. That's YouTube. That be social media. It has ebbs and flows. Ebbs and flows. And I haven't really dedicated the time to YouTube in a while. So we're gonna try and rebuild things. Like really, really get back to where we were in December. Let's try and get YouTube back to where it was in December. Which I think can be done. But the thing is, what built my channel in the first place? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm like, just to be clear, I'm not doing anime filters anymore. The stuff that I was doing for the first like 30 something thousand subs, I'm not doing like this character beats like where we like spin the filter stuff. I'm not doing that anymore. That's done. That is done. It's not coming back. So if you want like Romans Descense or Inferno, like that kind of stuff, Vexer, I'm not doing it. I have left that domain of content. So I think that's what really kind of hurt the views, possibly. But I don't want to do that garbage anymore. I don't want to do that garbage content anymore. So I'm having fun doing what I do now. I do need to make it better. I do need to make it better, but I'm not going back to, you know, rank these 5 characters and you don't know who's coming next. It's not interesting. It's not interesting. It's not fun. It's not innovative. It's not even that it's not even creative at this point. It's just eh. So, yeah, we left it behind. We're doing new things. We're taking the streaming content and then turning it into shorts. So like we play video games, we talk anime, we do cosplays, we make content from that. But yeah, and I think it's better that way. The heart-to-heart talk between Ainz and Zanuck was season 4. Okay. And this has to do with. Does this have to do with the fact that I said season 4 Overlord was a drop off? That season 1 was better than 2, that 2 was better than 3, and that 3 was better than 4? I am not budging from the statement that no, I think season 4 is boring. I think season 1 was the best, then 2, then 3, then 4, and I will not budge from that position. That Overlord every season has not been as good as the previous. Definitely not changing from that position. You're just wrong? You're wrong. I will not budge from that. Not a millimeter. Not a micrometer. Definitely not. I don't care how good one scene was. The entire overall over the course of the season. No, not enough. Oh, actually, Prince, I got a message about that. This guy bullied me on Discord, and this other guy, friend with in real life, we teamed up with another guy who hates the first guy for no reason and raided his server. If you raid people's servers, I don't want you in mine. Do not call if you're the type of person who's going to go around raiding people's servers because you don't like them. I do not want you anywhere near my content. Let me make that clear. If someone is causing you issues, you block them, ignore them, delete their stuff. Don't associate with them. Okay, you don't like leave. Don't raid people's servers. I know you were in my server and you're not there anymore. The guy you raided is in my server now, and he sent me He sent me the that you raided him. Don't do that. No, Adam, I'm not budging from my statement. Okay, Prince, I don't care whose plan it was. If you are the type of person who is going to disrupt other people's content because you don't like them, I don't want you near my content, period. But, I'm not budging from my position. Overlord, season 1, 2, 3, 4. I will not move from it. I remember actively watching it and feeling bored. I remember the hype of season 1, really enjoying season 2. Season 3 I got through it, and season 4 I finished. I was like, man, it does not match the same feeling as season 1. And I know I will stay there. It's not as bad as Shield Hero. Shield Hero is worse. Because Shield Hero had a fantastic season 1. And then 2, 3, and 4 were buns. What was my last cosplay? Gogeta. I just took it off. Do I watch Invincible? I'm taking a break from it. I saw the first almost 2 seasons. I almost finished season 2, but I'm taking a long hiatus from Invincible. A very long hiatus. Going to be realistically at least a few months. At least a few months till I go back to it. Season 4 has the Dwarven Kingdom. Ainz takes the Baharuth Empire as a vassal state. Okay. That does not change how boring I feel that season 4 is compared to 3, 2, 1. Doesn't change. Like, there's gonna be events happening in every season. I didn't have fun with it. Have I watched Kind? No, I have not. Kind Quest? I don't remember who that is. Season. Okay, and Adam, you're allowed to feel that way. You can find season 2 boring by whatever. Like, okay, I'm not mad at that take, but I am not going to budge from my opinion. Overlord 1, 2, 3, 4. You can and you can say 1, 4, 3, 2 if you want. That's fine. Conquest is Kind Quest. Okay. Again, I have not finished season 2. If you ask for anything beyond the first, the last 10 episodes of season 2, then I don't know. Let's see. Have you seen a Sword Art Online Alicization? It's so different from anything else they have done with earlier seasons, and it has so much depth. It genuinely is a whole different anime. And I dropped it. I do not think Sword Art is good. I do not think. I have a hotter take. Not only do I think Sword Art Online is not good, I think that I know I had more fun watching alternative Gun Gale Online more than I did with the original SAO series. Have I seen Kotaro Lives Alone? That is a great series. Now that's a good one. That's a great one. Season 3 was the worst. I didn't love season 3. So putting season 3 at the bottom isn't too different from where I put it. So we're not disagreeing too much there. You finished it in 1.5 weeks. I don't know how long Invincible even is because I don't watch it, and I'm not actively watching it. I'm stepping away for a while. It's just not that interesting for. I mean, not even. Actually, no, that's not it. It's not that it's not that interesting. I misspoke. It's the fan base. Do I know any similar animes to Kotaro Lives Alone? Okay. I might get the name slightly wrong, so maybe someone in chat will correct me. I think it was Kotaro-san or something like that. It's about a young girl, like high school age. Uh, she's a telepath. She could read people's minds. So she's like rejected by society, rejected by like has trouble making friends because of her powers, and like but does connect with a few people, and they form like a almost like a community, like a supportive friend group community with her, even though she's used to being alone and like relying on no one else. It so like how Kotaro's like a little baby, but he's very like an independent baby. It's kind of similar enough. Alicization is just so different from the regulars, but that's irrelevant. I don't like it. I did not like it. I didn't like season 1. I didn't like season 2. I didn't like SAO. It was pretty. It has good fight scenes. It has a nice soundtrack. That's not enough to make it good for me. I don't care. I don't like SAO. The main series of SAO. The fact that it's connected is irrelevant. I watched it and I dropped it. I have a 4-pack abs in a few weeks from a 6-pack. Not sure you're aware how genetics and fat loss work, and how slow things get. Like things slow down there. Thoughts on Bleach? Bleach is pretty good. I like it. The manga art, fantastic. The manga story is also fantastic. The anime I really like, though it does have. There are points where the anime kind of teeters off, but overall, I like it a lot. Still recommend it. Still watch it. Isekai, I watched in one go. I don't binge watch. I don't like binge watching anime. I like to do this thing called going outside. So sitting down and watching 24 episodes, 30 episodes, 50 episodes. No, not gonna do that. Absolutely not. Would you ever do anime reactions? No, I wouldn't because I'm not that kind of person. I know what makes good reaction content. And first, besides the fact that I don't like reaction content myself, reaction content you need to be expressive. You need to have a certain energy, right? Like, oh my god, that was insane! Like, where they like jump, they scream, there's this visceral, like there's this like something that makes the audience excited to see, right? There's that you're looking forward to seeing what they do. That's not how I watch anime. When I watch anime, I am literally like this the entire time. Like sometimes I'm more locked in, sometimes I'm more like laid back. I am just calm. I'm like flatline, boring. It would not make good content at all. Which Had to Tell You might not fully be anime, but there is a manga set for it. Yes, I'm aware, and I am watching it. I am watching it as it comes out. Sword Art Online lost potential. What could have been? What could it could have been? I would agree with that. I could agree it could have been a better series. Yeah, I agree. One of my favorite things is watching people react to some of my favorite anime fights. And you know what? That's cool. If you're into watching that kind of content, power to you. That's your thing. I could not be less interested. And I also can't do that kind of content. So not only do I not like that content, I myself am not suited for it. It's just not me. I'm actually actively watching it right now. I am watching Promised Neverland right now. I am almost done season 1, and it's pissing everybody off that I'm going to watch season 2. Power scaling is annoying, I agree. Alicization stepped up hard. I couldn't do it. I dropped it. I don't care. Like, it's not for me. It's not for me. It stepped off a cliff, and I left. Was Kurapika overconfident by bringing a shovel? Was he? Considering it went exactly how he said it would go? I would say absolutely not. I know all the animes have the flaws Madoka Magica has a little, but can you tell me the flaws it has? The Madoka Magica has? I haven't watched Madoka Magica since college. I watched Madoka Magica when I was in college. Bro, I remember like 2 or 3 scenes. I have no idea. I heard Alicization, I'm probably butchering the name by the way, is what season 1 should have been. I'm not so sure. Because I like the very beginning of season 1. I like the very beginning. It did not take long for it to go off the rails. I don't think it needed to be that to be good. Why is upsetting people that you are watching season 2 of the? Because it is pretty much unanimously agreed upon by the Promised Neverland fans that season 2 is an abysmal fail and massive fall off for season 1. So they pretend it's like it doesn't even exist. We just watch season 1 and forget about season 2. But I don't like to be a sheep who just goes along with other people tell them to do. So I am going to finish season 1 and watch season 2 and see for myself, is it as bad as people say, or come to my own conclusions. And it's really bothering people. If SAO didn't exist and Alice whatever existed, I would be completely fine with it. I probably wouldn't be. I mean, maybe it's possible, but I don't think so because I dropped that too. You should definitely watch the Madoka Magica. I already did though. Oh, the spinoff. The spinoff. Well, I heard we're getting. I heard that we are getting a season 2 for Madoka Magica. Potentially. Potentially. Actually, that was a rumor. I did not see the confirmation. I did not see a confirmation on that. So, you know what? Hold that thought. If you never read the manga for Promised Neverland, it's okay. It's true. I did not read it. I have not read it. Let's see. Kurapika tactics against Uvo was like Irons versus Sheltier. Uh, to be fair, the Irons versus Shaltir is so far back in my mind that I don't remember the details. But Kurapika versus Uvogin, I do remember quite clearly. That one I remember very clearly. So, possibly. It's just been too long for me to make that comparison. It's been too long. Because, like, I haven't watched part one of Bleach in years. I don't know how many years it's been. Maybe, when did part one Bleach finish? I don't even know. 10 years? 15? More? Probably more. Like, before Thousand Year Blood War? I don't even remember how many years ago that was. Can you make a Minnesotan honorary Canadian? Oh, is this about like how some of the American states wanted to separate from Canada? Separate to Canada. Unfortunately, I don't have that power. For some reason, Fruits Basket backstories got me crying. Well, Fruits Basket is a pretty solid series. They do have some good backstories. I didn't cry to it, but it's got some good ones for sure. Have I watched Weathering with You? That's another pretty good movie. Not my favorite, but pretty good. I don't think it beats out like Silent Voice or anything, but good movie. Good movie. Does anyone else have the problem remembering anime characters' names? I am famous for it. I forget everybody's name. I forget everybody's name. That's like my whole deal. I forget everyone. The first season of Bleach was like in 2005. Actually, I think it was in 2002. I think it was in 2002. So you're not too far off. Do you agree that putting Nutella in Indian food is supposed to be illegal? I don't like Nutella. I just don't like Nutella. Don't put it anywhere near my food. I don't care if it's Indian, Chinese. I don't care if it's toast. Take the Nutella away. I don't want anything to do with that. Don't taste good. Too sweet? It's not even that. Like, I mean, yeah, it's sweet. I just think Nutella sucks. Like, I could deal with sweet. Nutella's a bit. I just don't like Nutella. I just don't like it. It's eh eh. Because like I can obviously I like for a spread. Like there's peanut butter, there's jam, there's just regular butter. There's just so many like everything is better than Nutella. I like Nutella. It's in Ferrero chocolate sometimes. If it's in my I don't like it in my I just don't like Nutella even in my chocolates. I don't like it. I'm in the process of discovering of disowning my sister because she used it as chutney while eating dosa. I don't know what that is. I mean, I've never had chutney, but it sounds like a pretty bad combination. I thought I was the only one that didn't like Nutella. No, I don't like Nutella. I really, really don't like it. How you doing, Sumi? Do I remember you? I think I found out what anime I was talking about. The Maid Sama. Oh, Kaicho wa Maid Sama? Are you talking about Kaicho wa Maid Sama? Because that one's pretty good. There's also that other series where uh, there's this kid living alone and like a maid assassin lady comes to live with him. That one was I didn't finish that one. Maybe I should. Maybe I should go back and finish that one. I run a WhatsApp group to stop the abuse of South Indian. Ah, the abuse of South Indian food. Damn. You guys really don't like. I don't like Nutella. You really don't like Nutella. Like, damn. Then again, I've never tried to put I've never tried to put Nutella in my Indian food. Ainz genuinely cares about the NPCs. I mean, yeah, because now that he's like in the well, they put a lot of thought into developing their personalities and their skill trees and stuff. But now that he's also living in that world, like literally in that world, yeah, they're real characters. I want to try Indian food. Indian food does taste pretty good. Indian food does taste pretty good. I'll be right back. You're not going anywhere. What do you mean, be right back? Why do you guys think you can just scroll away when we're trying to rebuild the YouTube live? Like, you're not. You guys aren't going anywhere. What are you talking about? Come on. Come on. Are the NPCs now alive in our terms? Yes. Yes. In that situation, yeah. It's like they are just as alive as Ainz is. Or like any other person. With Bangalore style samba. I'm happy you're going live again. I'm really going to make an active effort to bring back the YouTube, but I'm declaring this now. The anime filters, you know, you know, the old filter games, those are done. Those are done. Just making that clear now. If I lose followers over that, that's okay. I just don't want to be doing that content anymore. Nutella is okay. I don't like it that much. I mean, I just don't want it. I don't like it. Standing on a Million had a similar situation where NPCs were living beings. I have not seen that one either. I have heard of it. I don't know what it's about. I don't want to know. I will eventually get to it. Eventually. Just I'm working my way through a lot of series. You're gonna have to be patient with me. Like I'm watching as much as I can given the situation. But the more you guys watch my content, the more I can make and the more time I can put into watching series. Thoughts on Skate? I have not seen Skate at all. You're back. Well, at least you came back pretty quickly. My dog just went outside when the other stray dogs outside where the other stray dogs wait. I gotta go. I'll come in a bit. Okay, we'll be here for I don't know how long we'll be here, honestly. I actually don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I'm kind of just winging it. Uh, I came up here just thinking, oh, is TikTok unbanned yet? No, it's not. Okay, I guess we'll go to YouTube and see what's up here. Hang out with the YouTube chat a bit. Glad I did. Like, it's not a huge chat. It's a small chat, but I don't mind that. It's okay. Until I get bored or you're out of your mind. I mean, no. If my roommates come back, I'll leave because like I'm not gonna stream with them in the room. Unless I doubt they want to talk at the end of the day. And second, when I feel like I'm ready for bed. When I'm ready for bed, I'll start like getting ready. But like I don't care what Alicization does to the NPCs. I watched Alicization as far as I could, and I'm like, I am bored. This is not fun. I'm dropping it, and that was it. Is Fate peak? The thing is with Fate, there's a lot of different segments to Fate. Like there's different sections. Some of it is great. Some of it I imagine is not so great. I haven't seen it all, so I can't say. I can say that from what I have seen, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You hate the different time zones? Well, too bad, I guess. Do I travel with my room? I literally never met. I literally. The people who I am rooming with here, I have never met before. I met them on Thursday. I met them on Thursday. Do this line sounds familiar? You have no enemies. No one in this world has any enemies. Yeah, Vinland Saga, season two. I have no enemies is one of my favorite lines. How are your roommates with strangers? So, at the convention, you don't get to pick your roommate. Well, like you can recommend, like, hey, I'd like to room with this person. I had nobody to room with, so you get roomed with random people. who are also volunteers. So I did not know them before I came here. How does that quote make any sense? I have no enemies. Go watch the anime. Go watch the anime. It's a brilliant, brilliant line, and it is very true. You don't have enemies. Vinland Saga is in your top five of all time. It is genuinely so good. I don't disagree. I think it's very, very good. I think it's fantastic. Highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, definitely worth the watch. I didn't like season two. I liked Thorfinn the Menace. I disagree. You are allowed to like it more. I get it. I just disagree with that take completely in every aspect. The character growth, the change in story direction, the evolution in mindset, everything, just everything. Season two is better. Clears, clears. The fights are better in season one. Okay, but that's not the point of season two. I'm back. My dog and the stray dogs is about to fight. Well, damn. Aggressive stray dogs. I think season two was better than season one. Yeah, I don't think it was better because it was more chill. I think the growth and like you just see that shift that we don't see most series doing. That evolution in mindset, the growth, the going from the passing up on revenge and acceptance and just literally going from I hate the world to I have no enemies. It's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. I guess I need to give it a chance. I would give it a chance. If you don't like it, that's up to you. But I would give it a chance. Uh, Such a great series. Will there be a season three? Yes. There will be a season three. I do not know the release date. Why has your GoFundMe decreased to 1.6K? What are you talking about? None of what you just said made any sense. But anyways, back to Vinland Saga season three. I'm looking forward to it. I forget if it's confirmed. I don't know when it's coming, but it will happen. Was Reagan the right teacher for Mob Psycho? I'm going to say yes because I finished the series. So like I ultimately saw how things pan out. I saw how, you know, at the end of the day I think yes. I also think Mob was the right teacher for Reagan. If you get it, you get it. So parodies. We are not talking about it. First of all, I haven't touched it. Second of all, we're not talking about it. Out of 10, how would I rate Vinland Saga? 10. It is like to me it's a 10. Yeah, there is not a single episode that I disliked. There is not a single thing that I don't have any major gripes with the characters, the storytelling, the action, the animation, the pacing. I liked all of it to a very high level. So I'm giving it a 10. I'd give it a 10. Both seasons. Even though I think season 2 is better, I'm still saying both are 10. Have I seen Seraph at the End? I have not. I have not. My friend was telling me to watch. Oh, okay. Another one of the. Okay, no. What is Vinland Saga about? Think like Viking era. Uh, quiet, like quiet grasslands. Kid goes out with his dad fishing, and events happen that you learn about the father's past history, where he's from, what he's done, the consequences of such, and that begins a whole journey for his son. The Summer Hikaru died. That's pretty good. I finished that not too long ago. It was not my favorite, but pretty good. My friend told me to again, dude. Prince, can you just stop? Can you just like stop? We like I need to ban the word. I need to add it to the filtered. I need to add it to the filters so you guys stop talking about it. It's annoying now. It's just come on. Let's see. What if Thorfinn didn't sneak onto the ship? Would have had a better life. Thorfinn's life would have been a lot better if he had just like, yeah, it would have been better. But then we wouldn't have the story that we got. How you doing? How you doing, Gigo? What is it about? I just explained Vinland. What is what about? Vinland Saga or the stream? Because I just explained that like a minute ago. I literally just did a full explanation of that. I'd rather not repeat what I just said, unless you're asking a separate question. It's pronounced Gigo. Well, okay. Gigo. Did Kurapika betray his pact? How would he betray? You mean with his Nen ability? You mean the thing that would kill him if he broke his pact? Then no, because if he breaks the rules of his power, he dies. How you doing? How you doing, Zay? What's good? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I'm feeling a little bit nappish after 2 long days of con work, and we still have our third day ahead of us. Though tomorrow's a short day. Sunday is always a very, very like mellow day. People finish up their shopping. The the merch guys are trying to sell off whatever product they have left. What are some quotes I like and why? That's going to be very difficult because I don't remember like quotes. I don't remember the things the characters say at all because I just my brain does not like remembering those kinds of things. Uh, I stand at the pinnacle of all races. How can I hate someone who is so much weaker than me? Are some good ones. Jigo, you don't have to leave. What are you talking about? You don't have to leave till I leave. He let Phantom members go to save his new friends, and now he can't fulfill his pact. Are you talking about recovering the eyes? Because I will not be elaborating on any further detail. If you mean recovering the eyes, which is his number one priority, that doesn't stop him from recovering the eyes. Do you have? Do you eat any fast food? Wait. Do I eat any fast food players? If you do, fast food players? What's a fast food player? I know what fast food is. What's a fast food player? Oh, places. I was like, what the hell is a fast food player? Is that like, are McDonald's? Does McDonald's have like a sponsored hockey team or something? Ah, I don't really. No, I don't really eat fast food. Uh, yeah, I don't really eat fast food. Let's see. You're recovering the eyes as a side. Recovering the eyes as a side quest is the most. No, no. Recovering his family eyes has been his main objective since the introduction of his character. What are you talking about? I have watched Hunter x Hunter 3 times. Literally, his main goal that he says right from the beginning is getting his family's eyes back. Come on, man. Who is he going to give the eyes to, Genius? What do you mean? It's not about giving the eyes to someone his family is dead. It's about recovering their eyes to give it back to them. His family's already dead and buried. He wants to return the eyes. It's not like a literal physical, hey, here's your eyes back thing. It's more of a representation of respect, honoring your family, giving them dignity. It's not a. What do you mean, dude? Were you paying it any attention? But he gave the eyes to the mob. Yeah, because he can't just steal the eyes from the mob. He has to play the long game. He can't just raid the mob. Then there's no way he's going to get away. There's no way he's going to accomplish his goal. He's got to play the long route. You even see that one scene towards the end of the series where he has multiple sets of the eyes, where he is seen next to multiple sets of the eyes. Now, how far he is in the manga, I don't know, but his main objective, above all things, is getting those eyes back, and that's always been his main objective. He might want to kill the troop. He might want revenge. Okay, but that's not number one. I missed that scene. Go back and watch it. It's there. It's right near the end of the series. What do I rate or think about solo leveling? I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I know people like to bash on solo leveling because it's very simple. The story's not that deep. The side character doesn't get that much development, and that's not wrong. That is not incorrect. But if you just want something pretty and engaging and epic and just fun to look at, it does that. If you just want to have something fun, yeah, I can turn my brain off for a few hours and have a great time. I think it's good for that. If I want a super rich story with crazy world building, it's not going to be solo leveling. But that doesn't mean it's bad. I thought Kurapika was a girl. I mean, they don't have the most masculine aesthetic, but no, they're definitely a boy. What is solo leveling about? Super weak hunter in a world of people who are okay. A hunter is basically they awaken the ability to use certain skills like magic or like elements or summoning or healing or things like that. And we call them hunters, or at least they're called hunters when they work as a hunter going into portals to fight monsters, to recover artifacts and gemstones used for various things, uh, and to like help protect civilians. And Jinwoo is the main character, who is the weakest hunter. He is completely helpless, doesn't really have any kind of strength. Goes into a gate, experiences a very intense encounter there, and then goes on to awaken a unique skill of sorts. Is Kurapika drowning in immeasurable sadness? Well, there are times where Kurapika definitely hits very low emotional states, but there's also times where we see him have high moments where he knows that he has friends, he has a network of support, that he has people he can count on. So, like, there's waves to his mindset. It's not always low, it's not always high, as that's normal. Are you okay? So, Keith, you're gonna be banned because what the hell? What the hell? I don't need that in my chat. You can go. Yeah, what the hell is that? Did I have fun at the anime place? Yes, I'm over there right now, and I'm having a pretty good time with it. Though it is the end of the night for me. For me, the con is still going, but I am not still going. I am done for today. Everyone in my class is saying solo leveling is the most boring thing, and the side characters don't get. I mean, yes, the side characters don't get a lot of development, but they're missing the like. They don't have to like it. They do not have to like it. They can dislike it for those reasons. You are allowed to like it. That's the point. You are allowed to like it. I thought Kurapika was a girl for the longest time. I mean, okay, that it happens, I guess. They don't have the most they do have a fairly like neutral kind of look. They're not the most feminine, they're not the most masculine. They do have longer hair. They have a relatively like flat build. Can I play music? I cannot. Are you lifting more lately? I lift the same as I usually do, maybe a little more like a okay. I am progressing like normal. Soul leveling has hard to memorize names, probably because it's Korean. The names might be a little bit different than you're used to. It is a Korean series. I also thought Kurapika was a girl for a long time. I mean, okay. I mean, yeah, again, very gender neutral kind of design. Do they sell food there? Of course they do. Dude, there's 35,000 people here. They better have food. They better have food, otherwise we're in trouble. You look like you gained upper body mass. No, at least not recently. Not any kind of, maybe in grams, not in pounds. What is the hardest language to learn? I don't, dude, I know English. I know English. That's all I got. I am not the person to ask languages. I am not the person to ask about languages. Gaza has no food. I mean, I know I have a friend in Gaza. They have some food, but not enough food. It's the shirt. It might just be the shirt. I wish I tried poutine. It's overrated. I wish I tried poutine. It is. Is it overrated? Depends where you go. Some poutine is good. Some poutine is bad. It's like any other thing. I can't really tell you. It depends what place you go to. It's like saying, are hamburgers overrated? Are you talking McDonald's? Or are you talking Five Guys? Are you talking like an actual steakhouse that knows how to cook meat and uses actual meat? So, like, yeah, depends where you go. You're from New Zealand. What the hell is poutine? Basically, French fries, gravy, and cheese curds is the most basic form of poutine, but there are many varieties from like there's like porterhouse steak poutine, there's chicken poutine, there's Italian poutine, there's like a million varieties, but like the basic foundation is the gravy, cheese curds, and fries. Oh, I haven't had poutine in a long time, man. Long, long, long time. Years. I'm lactose intolerant, can't eat that. I mean, they do have. You can make a. You could probably just skip on the cheese curd. Well, you could probably use a cheese alternative and be okay. Sounds nice. It can be. It certainly can be. I'm going to be AFK for a bit. No, you're not, AJ. You already went AFK before. What are you talking about? You've been AFK enough today. You're good. You're staying right there. That should be the national dish of Canada, and no, no. I don't want our national dish to be like something that looks like a diabetes in a bowl. You know what else we do is really good though? Maple syrup, like maple syrup taffy, where uh you take ice, you pound it into into like you basically break up the ice into snow. You pour maple taffy, maple syrup over it, let it harden, and you wrap it along a popsicle stick, and it's basically frozen maple syrup. Delicious. If Goku was a food addict like Luffy, would that make him more of a lovable guy? No, wouldn't make him any more. Goku is a food addict. He just doesn't eat as much, but he definitely loves food. How did Gon and Killua end things? Did they part in good terms? Yes. The last time we see them in the manga, they are in the anime. Sorry, in the anime, they are on good terms. Like it's a very, I'd say, happy conclusion, even though it's kind of a very open-ended conclusion. So if Escanor fought all night, not at a very not a very fair fight, you might be new here. I hate power scaling. I don't go near that anymore. Like I don't touch power scaling with a 50-foot pole. You're quitting rating as you should. Oh, we'll have to look up a nice recipe to make it make a short. For poutine or for the maple taffy. The maple taffy is just literally freezing maple syrup and then wrapping it along a stick. If you mean poutine, well, it depends how you like your fries. If you like them soft, if you like them crunchy, if you like sweet potato fries also changes things. Yeah, it depends how you like your fries. The cheese curds, I I hate when my cheese curds are not like melty. They're like almost they're still rubbery. Nah. The cheese curds gotta be like melting. Since poutine isn't available in California, you can make it anywhere. Do you have gravy? Do you have French fries? Do you have cheese curds? Yes, you can make the most basic of poutines, but you need the right preparation for all of them. You need the right preparation because a bad gravy ruins the whole thing. If the French fries aren't good, well, that's a huge problem. And if the cheese curds are like rubbery or like the texture isn't right, or if they're not cooked enough, or even if they're overcooked, oh man, that ugh. You could have been watching anime this whole time. Okay, and so good. Take notes. Take notes. This is like poutine 101, and that's still the most basic form of poutine. That's not getting into any of the variants. You could literally have anything in there. I've had sirloin steak poutine. When did you start watching anime? 1994. I get asked that question all the time. 1994. So it's been a while. It's been a while. Our potato yes, potato wedges are good. If you're talking about potatoes in a poutine, it can be done, but you just have to take into consideration the overall, you know, texture flavor profile, but it can be done. You look 26. I am not 26. You started in 2020, so you're relatively new. That's fine. You're currently my favorite street, which is surprising because I am new to. I have not been on YouTube. YouTube. I've not been on YouTube in a while. Yeah, sometimes we get weird people in chat, but that's every stream. Poutine connoisseur. I want to try it with Japanese with jalapeno. Yeah, jalapenos and poutine is also like a common thing. Jalapenos like a spicy poutine. Yeah, that's not uncommon. That is not uncommon. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, TuTube. I love TuTube. Guys, we're changing YouTube to TuTube. You started watching anime before I was born. Yeah, I've been watching anime for over 30 years. Sometimes the usual say unhinged things. Yeah, I mean, anytime you do anytime you make content, live streams or otherwise, you're going to eventually run into the unhinged people. That's just the nature of social media. And I've learned to deal with it. If you get too unhinged, I gotta ban you. If you're just gonna be weird, I can deal with weird. Yeah, I'm 34. People either say I look like way younger or what, like, wow, you look like crap because my eyes are always baggy. Uh, I'm stressed. What do you want from me? I'm gonna have baggy eyes. Yeah, if you say like a certain word, which I'm not gonna say, yeah, I gotta get rid of you because like I don't need that in my chat. Uh, but yeah, if you just like say weird things in general, like I don't know, a bunch, yeah, in a sense, I don't know, well, what's weird that isn't actually harmful? There's a guy in my chat who's obsessed with bread. I thought you were about 23. That's younger than I usually get. I think that's a bit of a stretch. You can't take spice at all. I wish I could max spice level. So you could like condition yourself to deal with more spice. You could build up a tolerance. Some people will only go so far. But you could probably manage to improve it a little bit. Oh, I know exactly. The Adam, the fact that I didn't realize who you were, like you were that Adam. Now I know who exactly you are from TikTok. Now I know exactly who you are from TikTok. You're got it. 22, 24. That's pretty common. 25, 26. Yeah, yeah. This is the only stream I used to watch daily at all. Well, we're gonna try and bring YouTube back more often. I will try. I will really try. Because now we have to make things happen. We are out of time. Like we are out of time. I got to make things blow up now. So we'll try and revive the YouTube streams. We'll try and bring it back. Um, Hopefully, if the weird people don't scare everybody off, right? Because you see when people get unhinged, the views go down. Because I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be in that mess. So if we can keep people behaving reasonably well, should be good. Let me just here. Give me 2 seconds. I'm replacing the water bottle. I need a water bottle. Oh, hey, hang on. Just need to balance the phone. Stay still. Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! This is the only. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Just trying to balance the phone. Stay still. Oh god! Dagnabbit. Oh dagnabbit! Come on, stay up. That's not gonna work. This sucks. This sucks. Hang on. I'm trying to keep my phone. Oh jeez. This is awful. This is actually awful. Why can't the? I'm just trying to drink my water. Hang on. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Got it. Dark Void also used to join the show. Oh yeah, Dark Void. I remember Dark Void. Yes, I remember that name. Get a cheap phone I guys, let's just say I can't. So why don't I upload videos and only stream? So okay, because that is the way to kill your. That is how you fail as a content creator. And if you only stream and don't make any content, that is how you fail as a content creator. Do I prefer sparkling or still water? Who's choosing sparkling water over still water? Who's choosing sparkling? Really? I hope nobody. Do I like Dandadan? No. I did not like Dandadan. Not for me. I didn't like any of the characters. Get it? Yeah. Yeah. Not doing that. Season 1 or 2. I dropped it before season 2. I couldn't get that far. I dropped it. I don't like the characters. Yeah, exactly. Who's drinking sparkling water and who's choosing that over still water? I like it as a soda replacement. I'm choosing soda. I'm choosing my Coke Zero. Kazuma. Who is Kazuma again? What series are we talking about? I don't remember who that is. But yeah, I like my diet stuff. Oh, Konosuba. Oh, I never started Konosuba. I never started it. It doesn't look like my kind of thing. Coke and Dr Pepper for the. I'm a Coke Zero guy. But like I'll do Diet Sprite, I'll do Diet Pepsi, I'll do Diet anything. But like Coke Zero is my diet soda of choice. Yeah, warm beer. Ugh. I mean, I don't like beer. I don't like alcohol. Some people drink flavored water. I mean, yeah. There's like 0 calorie flavoring for water. That's fine. Honestly, if that works for you, okay. That honestly, that I'm fine with that. I would drink it. It's just Coke Zero is better for me. It's quick, it's cheap, tastes good, 0 calorie. The doors open. My dog went outside again. Okay, I feel like you're trolling us with the dog thing. Konosuba has a very high rating. I don't look at the ratings. Like, unless I happen to see the ratings just by like being on the website, I don't look at the ratings. I don't care what's a 9 and what's a 10 and what's a 2. Do I drink alcohol at all? Virtually. So, no. Virtually 0. So close to 0 that I'm going to say 0. Coke Zero is better than Diet Coke. Diet Coke tastes like medicine. I do not feel that way. I actually like Diet Coke, but Coke Zero is my choice. I'm definitely choosing Coke Zero as like the option, right? Just to be clear on that. Just to be clear on that. Do I have soda? I do not. I mean, I don't have a soda stream. I don't need one. I don't need one because that would be like a lot of. That'd be a huge investment. I don't need that. I go to Costco, I get my Coke Zero, I'm good to go. And you know what? You know what a Kritzel, however you say your name, Kritzel, Krotzel, Kurtzel. Uh, I think I'm in complete agreement with you. I hate root beer. I hate root beer. I think it's disgusting. It is. I think root beer is disgusting. I feel like your Diet Coke probably tastes better because they use natural ingredients. I don't know how different it tastes, but I will say this. I like it enough that I'll drink it, but it's not going to be my go to. It's not going to be my go to. We use high fructose corn syrup. I mean, that's definitely not the best thing for you. Uh, Dr. Pepper, you know what? Root beer's the worst, but Dr. Pepper, I'm also not putting much higher up. It's definitely better than root beer, but I'm not a Dr. Pepper fan. I'm not a Dr. Pepper fan. I'm definitely more of a yeah, again, like 7 Up, Coke, Sprite, ginger ale, Nestea, Orange Crush, really anything. I'm not picky. I'm really not picky. Let's see. Okerman is right. Dr. Pepper is the best. And no, I'm putting Dr. Pepper right above the bottom, like right above the bottom. Ginger ale as well. I like ginger ale. I do appreciate a nice, cool ginger ale, though, again, not something I have often. If you have it in Canada, yeah, Pib, I have not seen Pib. I've heard of Pib. You're not the first person to mention it. I have another guy who has mentioned it, but I have not seen it. My favorite is Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I have not tried Baja Blast. I have tried, well, Mountain Dew, yes, but it's official drink of Steins Gate. Well, I don't. Yeah, but I don't watch Steins Gate. You're back? Are you actually back? You've disappeared more than once already. I'm not convinced that you're back. You're probably just like a ghost. You're probably not even there. I'm sure there's other Americans in chat who will testify if they like Pib or not. You're actually there. I'm not convinced. I think that's a ghost. I don't think that's you. Or it's like your brother or your cousin, your mom or something. Nah, I think someone's covering for you because you've disappeared way too many times now. You've disappeared too many times. You can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. What am I gonna? You know what? I'll say another. I'll say 3 minutes, guys, because it's almost midnight. It's almost midnight. I gotta get ready for bed. So like, a couple minutes and I'll go. Right? Sumi trying to gaslight? Absolutely, absolutely. He's rage baiting us. Well, rage baiting me. He's trying to. It's definitely a trap. It's definitely a trap. I have never tried Pib, though I personally would never try it because I'm not a fan of trying new things often. That sounds like a pretty miserable way to live. Because, like, there's so much you're missing out on. So many flavors, so many foods, so many things. It's too early for bed. Dude, I have to go to the gym at 6 a.m. Then I have breakfast at like 7:30. Then I have my shift at 9. So, no, you can buzz off. Good night. All right, good night, DJ. DG. Have you watched the Orbital Children? Are you shooting children into space? Orbital Children? What? It's 11:50. Yeah, it's 11:54 here too, which is why I'm gonna go to bed very soon. I'm tired. I'm tired. I am tired. Subaru Natsuki has stalled development for the last 2 seasons. I disagree with that. That he's gotten no. I disagree. Like, I may not be loving the current season, but nah, he hasn't got no development. That's That doesn't seem right. It's morning for you. Okay, now here it's midnight, so I'm getting ready for bed. Oh, it's about kids on a space station? Now that sounds interesting. That actually does genuinely sound interesting to me. Actually, I will probably check like that sounds interesting enough that I am inclined to check that out. I might have to like especially if it's like a focus on space, then yes, I'm interested. I hope that guy from earlier gets a good history. Oh, the come on, let's move on from that. Let's move on from that guy. Like once the weirdo is gone, like once we get rid of those people, let's not keep talking about them. Let's move on. We got better things. Great. I mean, the animation is a bonus. I don't think animation is like, oh, that's so pretty looking. I have to watch it. If if the concept grabs me and it looks good, that's a bonus. I just don't want it to look awful. As long as it doesn't look awful, I'm okay. Because like, again, I've been watching anime for decades. I'm used to older style things. It doesn't have to be the most modern, sharp, pretty, flashy thing, right? So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But anyways, it is currently. Should fans feel less resentment towards vending machine anime? I think if you have resentment towards an anime, then there's something wrong with you, probably. My whole friend group likes romance, as they should. Romance is awesome. Romance is great. Well, it depends which one. Some of them are good. Well, I'm not going to judge you for liking certain ones over other ones, but romance can be really good. I love romance. One of my favorite genres. Very cozy, very relaxing, or at least it can be. Not always. It can be. Okay, there was okay. If you're mad that like being upset that an anime that you don't watch gets multiple seasons, I think says more about you than the anime. Like, okay, this concept sounds dumb, but I have not watched the show, so I'm gonna be mad that it's getting multiple seasons and not this other thing. I'm sorry, that's a you problem. That is very much a you problem. That's not the anime's problem. Like, come on, man. What does that do? I feel like I like it. Yeah, I've seen like a few episodes of the vending machine anime. I think it was pretty good. So, but even if I didn't think it was pretty good, to resent a show for getting seasons, come on, come on, time to grow up a little bit. Are you up to date on One Piece? I haven't. Well, there's a new episode coming out today, tomorrow, right? So I'm not going to see that one till Monday. I'm not going to see this week's episode till Monday. So technically, say sue me. When I answer this question every stream. When did I start watching anime? 1994. When did one like I've been watching One Piece since it came out. I've been watching One Piece since it came out. There is no catching up to One Piece. I was always caught up. I was always caught up. It just it baffles me. Yeah, exactly. I did not have to catch up to the series. I don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. Maybe I'm just moody because I'm tired. Maybe I'm just moody because I'm tired. But like, yeah, I've been watching this whole time. A moment of silence for all those that will never see One Piece ending. You know, that's true. That is true. There will be people. There are people who will never see it. There are fans who are not around today and will not be around at that time. Your favorite arc in anime is the training arcs. Oh, you know what? Fair enough. I like a good training arc. I like a good training arc. I also like a good tournament arc. Uh, how would I rate One Piece being ahead continue for quite a while? So I don't really like rating shows the way other people like to rate them. I was like, oh, you think okay. I think it has a brilliant story. I like the animation for the most part. I like the fights for the most part. The pacing is abysmal. The pacing is bad, right? That's not really a negotiable. I think it is world. I think its world building is top tier. I think its side cast is top tier. Uh, because of how things like how the highs are high, but like it because of how things drag on, it does greatly affect the experience. So I think it's a very well done series outside of the context it takes forever for things to happen. Was Big Mom really bad? Big Mom, yeah, Big Mom was really bad. You kidding? She was. I mean, she's not the worst. She's bad. She's definitely bad. But is she like the singular most evil? No, no, she's not. I might have to go soon. I actually stayed longer than I said I would. So 60 seconds and I'm calling it. Like 60 seconds and I'm going to bed. Passing out. You're. I'm a Naruto glazer, but I can say even without watching One Piece, it probably is so much better. I would say, you know what? Try the series for yourself if you want to, and decide. Or like, just don't even have to say it's better. Just do you like it? What's going on? Anime you are current? What anime am I currently watching? I'll give a few. Uh, Marriage Toxin, Angel Next Door, Witch Hat, One Piece, Classroom of the Elite. What else? Promise Neverland. Uh, Toriko. I actually was a Naruto fan. I'm everything. I'm a Naruto fan, Bleach fan, One Piece fan. Uh, Impossible not to binge watch anime. You aren't fooling anyone. I don't. No, I don't binge watch because again, I care. I have jobs. I like sleep. I like to be outside. I don't like sitting down for prolonged periods of time. I don't encourage binge watching. I don't like it. And there you go. So yeah, you watch Naruto first, then you watched One Piece, and you liked it. Great. Awesome. Cool. That's how it should be. You try things, see if you like it. If you like it, awesome. Like anime is not about like picking and choosing sides. It's about finding what you like. That's really all it is. It's just about finding what you like. And it's been 60 seconds. Okay. I'm not going to keep putting it off. So here is what we're going to do. I have to go to the gym pretty early tomorrow. Then I have breakfast, and then I have my shift. I am going to try and live stream. Like I'm going for pizza with friends tomorrow. I'm gonna try and live stream that if I can. If maybe possibly, no guarantees. Worst case, we get back to making content on Monday because tomorrow we have to drive home. It's gonna be a long trip home. So, is food provided? Yes and no, not in full. So, guys, hopefully we'll be live tomorrow, and if not, we'll resume our content on Monday. Calling it here. Good night, everybody. Glad to be back.